I remember vaguely something about a typhoon in the Pacific. When the typhoon hit, it devastated the island. There were over 500 homes that were destroyed, and there were a lot more that had major damage to them. She advised me what to expect, that there'd be no water, no electricity.
We have such a great bunch of volunteers, especially the people who deploy. I mean, they're giving up 2 to 3 weeks at a time, leaving their families as well, not just Ron.
Well, for me, they helped me out when I was in the military. I had a family emergency. I was overseas in Europe, and they arranged for me to get back home. And I figured it was time for payback.
I thought it would be something the two of us could do together. Which we do. He deploys and I deploy him.
We can't do it without volunteers. It's fun. I mean, everybody's high-fiving and everybody's, just having fun together. We don't just give food there. Give them a smile, show them some respect, say something, really kind to them. And, I'll go home sometimes and I'll think, these people might be having my kind word and smile is the only nice thing that week or that month. So it's really humbling.
I've been in the fire service for 30 years. The only thing that I knew about the American Red Cross was to give blood, and every once in a while you got a hot cup of coffee at a fire. I didn't realize that they went to fires and helped people afterwards. A lot of people don't want to become firemen, they don't want to become policemen or EMTs, but they do want to give back and they want to help. And this is a great opportunity. As a firefighter, you get to help in a small area. With the American Red Cross, you get to help regionally, you get to help nationally, and you get to help internationally. It's a broader spectrum. You get to help a lot more people, you impact a lot more lives, and it's a great feeling. It really is a great feeling.
We provide 350 medical volunteers in 26 medical stations along the course. These volunteers range from basic first aid to EMTs, nurses. It's given me an amazing opportunity to give back to my community in a way that I've always wished I could, but was never able to.
Well,
I don't think he remembers.
I don't. I was in a coma when I met. I was dead. I had no heartbeat.
Right.
When I first met Brandon Prentice.
It was a strange introduction. The minute I saw the situation, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about, what can I do to help this man out.
I'm grateful every single minute. If somebody's considering taking CPR, I would say, please do it. That's pretty awesome. Thank you.
It was my pleasure.
We are now just launching our 5th year with the Boston Marathon, and we'll exceed $1 million in funds raised for the Red Cross. What I love about the American Red Cross, from a volunteer standpoint, is that you can find almost any opportunity that fits your skill set, your desire, your needs, to make you feel like you're contributing to your community.
I think before people are deployed, they don't understand. They're more into the enthusiasm of being deployed rather than the possibility of what could happen. And that's very emotional at times. When you're able to get in touch with some family member who the father was dying and we were able to get a hold of that person, get a hold of that son to come home and spend time with their dad before they died. I mean, what an incredible blessing to be able to participate in that, And just to be able to make that phone call and say, we're still here, is there anything else that we can do? And it doesn't matter if you're paid or if you're volunteer, it's in your heart to participate.
95% of the work we do is led and constructed by volunteers. My experience of volunteers here at the Red Cross is that they're very unique. I've worked in a lot of volunteer places, done a lot of volunteer work and recruitment. I've never encountered people who are this dedicated, this committed, this much interested in making sure that people are okay and get from one day to the next with our support, and they don't let go. They just stay with people.